Let's get everything out of his way. Okay. Hello, everyone. Let's see. So we're just going to start with some quick sceneries, and then we are going to work on what while we're watching Digimon Con. Hello, King Hero. Start with the 50%. What are you doing? I'm going to be working on a scenery piece today. I have an idea of what I want to do, so I'm going to quickly make up some thumbnails for it. Am I not in the camera? Let's move that back over. Yeah, that's better. A little bit more. There we go. Yeah. And so I'm going to be working on that. Just trying to do some sceneries for stuff. Oh, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. And yeah, just working on... I'm going to be working on a scenery for my world that my D&D campaign's working in right now. So... So I got a few ideas of what I want. Just blocking everything out first. You need to go? Okay. Talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. let me just finish this up. We're gonna... Are you an architect? No, I am not. Are you a Norwegian Viking? No, I am not. Oh, are you guys having difficulty hearing me? Let me see if I have to increase it. 1 second. Can you hear me better now? Maybe now? Okay. Okie dokie. Sorry if my voice was too quiet for you. Are you sketching the new Cars movie now? Nope, just working on some thumbnails for a design for a new scenery. Just to boost up my portfolio, imagination, stuff like that. Portfolio farming, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Let me look up. I want to do a castle scene, so I gotta... Let me see. Well, I mean, everyone finds their inspiration somewhere, right? Hey, Snowlock, how's it going? Woke up from nap, vision blurry. Ooh, that's not good. What are we doing thumbnails for? We are going to be doing just a scenery from my D&D campaign, another just portfolio building piece. Gain just the general idea into place. And then I'm just looking at reference as well, like different castles and how they're built. Scene. Exactly what's going. We're the same then. What do you mean the same? What do you mean? What? What are up, Eldred God posers? I suplexed my uncle yesterday. How are y'all today? You suplexed your uncle. Oh boy. That sounds like it's a story. Both working on D&D drawing for portfolio. Yeah. I just kind of want to show that I can go through different aspects. Even though I hate it, I might have to go to Art Station. Let's go here, a little lighter, because I want this. We need more. I will work closer to. Let's put this at a lower angle. The bald man had it coming, and my brain cells were on vacation at the family gathering. Ooh, family gathering! What happened? Tell us more. Boom, boom. Hello. I don't want to mispronounce it. Mitchell. You're pronouncing it wrong. I hope I do, because I've had some crazy friends that have interesting pronunciations, but that's probably because I am a reservation boy. What are your thoughts on humanity? Well, I do think that there is a goal for everything. Did I get a new subscriber? Thank you for the subscription, man. No, I think there's humanity is a deep conversation, and I think that there's definitely a thing for the indomitable human spirit, and that can cause for great renown and so forth, but there's also those that can cause great harm. Well, I'm doing this so I can get the visuals that I want down. You don't necessarily have to. I know what I want in my mind. I'm just trying to figure out this a little bit more, trying to take my time. And that's the only reason I'm doing the thumbnails. Is so that I can... And I'm doing these more as blocking thumbnails. I will be going in and sketching them out a little bit more in depth. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right vibe for everything, because I do want this to be a portfolio piece. So that means I got to go through the full process of making this a concept portfolio piece. And the reason I'm doing this is because I have several people consistently telling me I am really good in my sceneries, when for me I think they're kind of bland. But maybe that's just because I have higher expectations than most do when it comes to my sceneries that I make. And I'm sorry for pausing so much. Hopefully in about like an hour or two, we're going to be getting on to Digimon Con. I have it set up already, but I kind of want to watch that with you guys and see what your guys' reactions are. I gotta go shower. Well, Mitchell, thank you for stopping by. If you want, you can stop by later as well. So, Silent, what did your uncle do to cause him to deserve the suplex? It's hard to frickin' find stuff that looks good on ArtStation because I'm trying to do portfolio pieces. I know where I'm gonna look. It's like you search something and everything pops up, you know? It's not fun. It's not good. It's not good for the brain. Let me do this. So, do you want to know what's funny? Microsoft, hello, recently pulled $2 million of funding from their OpenAI sources. Damn nice. Also nice art. Thank you. Just working on some thumbnails right now. Thank you. Thank you, Kat. I'm just going to call you Cat. Not super happy with this. I kind of want to do this in a different perspective. I like the vibe, but this needs to be in a different... It needs to be indifferent. There's just something... It needs to be at a different angle. It's not giving me the dynamics I want. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're fine with that. Let's see. I'm looking for dynamics. I want dynamic. Okay. So, if I want dynamics, dynamic art, because I do want dynamic, I want to show that I know dynamics, then everything needs to point there. Yes, I could do this, make it a nice and easy, but I want dynamic. Dynamic. This is the point of thumbnail, so you can get everything down that you need to. Not liking how tall that is, so I'm gonna just switch to a hard brush for the eraser tool. Get this low because we're looking up. Actually, maybe. I got an idea of some art. What if you paint a picture of Rome like the city? Yeah, that's kind of where I'm taking inspiration from, is Rome. I'm taking I have a mood board up of different aspects just to get the feeling correct, because to make good on sceneries or what have you of what's going on, you gotta know shape driven stuff. So I'm looking through, I want to do something a little bit more dynamic, so I'm gonna do a couple more thumbnails, I think, and because I want the castle in there. But you're right. Doing Rome would be a smart idea, and I'm not diminishing that because it is a very smart idea. I'm just gonna make sure that I got the castle right. This is for my D&D campaign, so I got a vibe that I want to go for. It's like, let me look up ocean-based castles. And there's a bunch of Minecraft. That's great. Love that. Okay, so it's a little bit more blocky. Here's the it. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing right. Like historical Prussian and stuff. Type Berlin. Yeah, no, Berlin is a really good choice. I think Bravos might be a good one that I'm also looking at. So Snowlock, I found an ISP, which is great. Found one, signed up because it was going to be so much cheaper than, it was going to be $50 cheaper than Starlink. And then Let me get up a new tab. And then we found one that works out. It'll be good internet. It will actually be really good. Ooh. That castle is a little bit more... It's less... I'm trying to do more of a Gothic or Romanesque one, not militaristic castle. More Schwerin. Less museum for Berlin. There are quite a bit, though. This is really good. Yeah, we put the down payment on the place. That's the issue that I was struggling with, is because we found a place we really liked, but all internet was kind of janky there. Like, all internet. No matter where we looked, it was just one thing after another, after another, after another. So I was getting stressed. Really, really, really stressed about the whole thing. And also, I got an idea for a second stream for possible tomorrow. You can make images based off of games, and I know a perfect game that would do. It's called Kenshi. I love Kenshi. I think I've played Kenshi before. I'll have to double check. But have you? No, let me double check. I'm gonna double check right now. Go, I'm away to see if yes. Kenshi. Oh no, I was thinking of Kenshimi, not Kenshi. This is a classic. I was thinking Kenshi, the character from Mortal Kombat. Blah, that's where I recognize the name. Okay, interesting. Classic game. Oh. And it's indie, yeah, it's very much on the indie side of things. But we found an ISP that actually works with the house we're going to be moving into, which gets me a little bit more hopeful about our situation. Yeah, I looked at it real quick. It looks like a very good game. I don't recognize it. I think I would have, but no recognition on my end. But then, so we found one, and that's why I was starting to search for good routers, because they were the newest ISP, like others, we're going to, the most iconic imaging to me are the Great Desert regions. Yeah, deserts are great. The words. What am I doing? The router for most places were going to be $300 to $400. So now I'm just looking for modems and routers because I do not want to rent when within a few months the modem would be paid off for by the company for the rental that I would be paying. And I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of sleazy. Even though I work as a graphic designer for an ISP company. So it's kind of like I advertise it all the time, but logically it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm done. We are done looking for... That's not what I wanted to do. I actually am liking this. We are done looking for a house. We're done looking for internet. Now we're just looking for modems and stuff like that to make it easier for us to actually move and be able for me to start working once removed. Yeah, modems aren't that expensive. Routers aren't that expensive. I'm just trying to get recommendations so I don't have crappy connection. That's where I'm at now. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this is great. Well, I just need to make sure I have good connection to you. So that's what I'm trying to do. But again, we'll see how things turn, because everything can change in a moment. But we found a place that we can afford, which I am super thankful for, because there's not a whole lot of them out there. And bless you. But it's just gonna be tight. So, and once we move in, I want to start streaming more. I want to be able to, because one of the reasons I don't stream as often as I would like is because on Thursday nights, because right now we're living with my in-laws, and they're great people. They're good people. My dad and my father-in-law, not my dad, my father-in-law, has band practice on Thursdays. Fridays is his movie night, and he likes playing loud TVs, which is fine. I like loud music and loud speakers. Saturday night's D&D. Sunday I try to take a break. Monday's my wife and I's day. Tuesday's Digimon tournament day. So it leaves Wednesday. But once we are able to get into a spot where I can actually, yeah, it's a lot going on every single day. I'm just like, gosh. Ugh. But once things open up, because we're going to be in our own place, I want to stream more. I want to make more art. My shoulder is itchy. Are you doing pixel? Like pixel art? No, I'm on the thumbnail stage of this piece. So I am trying to get that stuff going. So that's why I stopped streaming as much, because once I moved in, when we got married, it was kind of, well, long text. Okay, well, you see, I was hanging with my cousin. We doing fun idiot things. The youngest one caught a fish with her feet. Impressive feet amazed us all. Also irrelevant with me suplexing my uncle. Got suplexed for pretty petty reasons. See, not only did he not hug me once during the entire gathering, he also drank the last of not only mine, but also my cousin's drinks. So we all felt a little petty, and my middle cousin said something that I misheard as hug him from behind and suplex him when we're about to leave. So I did. Also, Twitch keeps lying about stream view numbers. What do you mean Twitch is lying about stream view numbers? you sketch with values. How come? Okay, so I'm doing sketching with values. Sorry, I was doing. I have 2 streams up. Blah blah. So I got YouTube and Twitch. It says you have 1 view. Well, does it? I'm not. I don't have. 1 second. There we go. Yeah. I kind of keep that off, but who knows? Sometimes Twitch is weird. But blah blah. So I'm testing this out, and this is thumbnail sketching. This isn't necessarily specifically for everyone. I'm doing this so I can get the basic shapes of whatever is going on in the scene. This could be for everyone, and that's kind of the situation, because this is how most people in the industry work their magic. So what they do is they do thumbnail studies first, and then they go into the sketch phase, and then they go into the render phase. I am going to try to do, because values you can do values faster than sketching out everything. So that's kind of the reason why, but everyone's different. You don't have to do it this way. This just helps speed up the process. Right there we go. So you get an idea of what's going on. Yeah, exactly. Like, this isn't the sketch. This is the thumbnail stage. It's the very rough draft of what this scene does. And I'm trying to keep this in the lower thirds, so everything down here is non-important, but everything, let me just make it clear. So everything up here, oh right, I'm still selected. So I'm trying to make it so everything up here is important while everything down here is not. So keeping everything in the lower thirds can keep things interesting. And I'm doing this where this is important, especially since it's above. So this is the focal point. And all of this area is not important while this area is. So the focus is going to be here and here. So there's 2 focal points that are going to lead you right here. And that's with the base sketch. And you can get all of this by thumbnailing. I've been working on for 3 weeks. I'm just naturally insane. Hey, silent, so am I. No, I didn't have a drop of alcohol. Blah, blah, blah. No drinking. No drinking. Hey, it says there's 2 people now on stream. Wow! Product thumbnails look better than my drawings I've been working on for 3 weeks. I mean, I've been taking lessons on how to make thumbnails look good, because the better the thumbnail, the better the chances are it will work out. So if I hand this off to someone instead to work on, it will still look like what I have in my mind. Next one. I am everywhere. Yes, you are. Just showing up everywhere, Silent. And to keep the thumbnails clean so I don't have to worry, I tend to make a selection so then I don't have to worry about anything else. So I still want... This time I'm going to try making the most interesting thing in the distance. We are going to make it into a third box. Let's erase these changes. And then go there with the tip. And there, because I've been keeping up with that. I'm going to get that. Make sure there's that. But I am just doing this because I want the thumbnails to be as intriguing as possible. Because if I like what the thumbnail looks like, I will work on making it go more. Go Prolix the things. To be honest, I used to do just straight illustrations of backgrounds and blah. It was not great. I never made anything I really liked. Except for when I actually did thumbnails. So it is all no. I want a straight line. Yes, but there we go. Yep. And having a decent idea of composition can help as well. Because compositions are so many things, but you won't get a good idea until you practice them or get good reference or try out different things, making different things pop for you. Like right now, I'm thinking maybe this is looking up from some stairs. Right? And the stairs end there. Yeah. And there, so they're not going to be super steep. But then there's like a building right there and there. And I'll mark it hovel right there. And there. And like you put that there, just add a little bit of lightness, and you can add like a building into the background, some clowns, so that you know that you're looking up. My illustration backgrounds are so boring, bland, and uninspiring, so I never really go through with them. Well, to be honest, I felt like all of my sceneries are the same way. And you guys keep telling me, continually, I might add, that my sceneries are really good. So it's all based on your perspective of yourself. And we are our most indisputed critics. And that will make things harder for us to understand how others see us. So it's difficult to be able to be like, yeah, I don't like doing this stuff, but a lot of people think I'm good at it. Let's see it. You're saying there's something in the art chat. I don't see it. No, I do not see it. No, this way. Yeah, there we go. Not super in love with this one, but like the direction. I am still looking at references throughout just to make sure I am getting everything. Ooh, Saint. Let's check it out. And dig it out. Oh, different shoe, brother. What are you talking about? That's really good. The only change I would say to make it more dynamic, okay, Snowlock, because that looks awesome. The only thing I would change to make it more dynamic is to either bump it up from being middle or bump it down from being middle. Either way, that looks awesome. I'm going to open this up real quick. I am pulling it down and showing. Look at that. Like doing a 2 value study, or illustration or thumbnail like this is great. This is awesome. What I would say is, like I said, this is in the middle. It feels bland because everything is middle. Yes, you got good perspective. Yes, you got 3/4. Yes, you got big, medium, small, and then something big in the background. Not trying to do a full critique, but if you want to get this to move the horizon line from right here to like here or here, but keep the perspective. That's the only thing I would say. Change it because look at mine. Lower. I have yet to have anything directly in the center of that. Other than that, no, that's a good value study. Like that is a good either value study or like shape-driven thumbnail. Like it, I don't know what you're talking about, man. That looks awesome. I want to see you push this. I want you work on this, push it a little bit more, and you're in the right spot. It's a very good beginning spot. No, you want dynamic? That's what you want to be. So to make something not bland, you have to exaggerate it. Because in real life, we're not going to be seeing things in this lack of dynamics. We're going to be seeing things in a very, like, horizon line is right in the center of our vision. But if we tweak it, make it something new, angle it, do something with it, it will change how people look at your art. Did you, Snowlock, have to make another Discord, by the way? Let me think. How do I want? Add gargoyles like the ancients did. Yes. Look at other people's work. See how they're doing things. Honestly. I'm actually looking at references right now, trying to see what I can push for this scenery, because I want to make sure I am doing good. I want to start making stuff that I'm feeling confident can be posted on ArtStation, because there's so many good artists that are on there. Do I want to post on ArtStation? No. Do I think it's going to have to happen? Yes. Because of just the amount of stuff. Solo leveling hasn't updated yet? Do you mean like the game or the show? Because the show's Saturday. Ragnarok. Oh! The manhwa. pushed your luck with a few friends. Temporarily mute. What did you do? Still haven't touched the anime yet. I think I'm going to make watching it a community night in my Discord. It's so good, dude. It's really good. Like, they're on season 2 of it already, and I'm just like, the newest season's so good. But I enjoy it so much. Man, if he sacrificed a friend, that's no good. But I'm wanting this to feel like it's a crowded city. So there's going to be people in it. Just going to be basic silhouettes though. Because I'm not going to try to do anything crazy. Oh. Snowlock, where did you go? Are you okay? We did not mean to scare you off if you did something bad. But yeah, no, I'm wanting to get this to be good. I'm spending a decent time to actually figure out what's exactly going on in the scene. You're gonna probably hate me for saying this, but I tried getting into Monster Hunter 3 times. I cannot get over the fact that you have to level up your equipment to be able to beat the monsters better. I don't know why. I play other games that are probably a little more annoying when it comes to rulings, but I just cannot get over that when I'm playing Monster Hunter. And I've seen people play the new one, and I'm like, ooh, that's really pretty. I just don't like the gameplay. For me personally. So it's, I don't know. I don't know what to say to make it not sound weird. Wonder what's going on. Yeah, I liked playing when I did did play. I liked the Switchblade, but again, that's wasn't. I don't know. It's hard. I didn't feel super crazy about it when I was attempting to play. I'm looking for one more just composition that I would like to use. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Dark to light. I'm gonna do something different for all of this. But no, I've been thinking about. I was thinking about getting into trying Monster Hunter again, but I feel like I would want to. I don't know, just figure things out first with the housing situation, and maybe if it gets cheaper, then sure. But if not, I think it's gonna be for me one of the games that I'll probably wait until it wait until it's on discount for me. And that's just that is for me. Not if you have recommendations for it, cool. I don't have the codes for that. But if I did, what would you do then? Yeah, like the last Monster Hunter game I got was really just a gift. We played for like 3 weeks and then we were kind of done with the game. So I don't know. It's hard. Hard to figure out what to spend my time on, what to make stuff worth it for me. Let's see, how long do we have left? 48 minutes till DigiCon. Cool. Oh, but yeah, no, this is looking like it's getting somewhere. I do not know how things are going to be going with it, but we're getting to a spot that I'm liking with this one. I have returned. I dislocated my pinky trying to pick up a water bottle and hitting the door frame. You, Matt, set off nukes now? What? What? Okay. You may set off. Ah, cool. Which one do you guys think? Which one do you guys like the most? Out of the quick stuff I've done today, which one do you guys like the most? Those on YouTube or, the Twitch? Which ones do you guys like the most? Out of these 6 thumbnails. If you guys want to actually vote on it, I will put a poll. Create a poll. One, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's take off 1. Because I don't like 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Allow additional votes. We're going to go for 5 minutes. Create a poll. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which ones do you agree with is the better one? And then I will work on the sketch. The official sketch. Sketchamone. I probably put this to a longer thing than it should have been. But I'm not really concerned about that. Man, at a decent. Whew, at a decent thing. I'm having a solid 2 viewers at per. But in about, I'm doing this because I'm trying to stall for time because I got about 40 minutes till Digicon, and I will be streaming that. I will be sharing my screen. I'm just super excited to see it. I'm really pleased with how these turned out. What is that? Is that a fish hitting, or a cat hitting a fish? Is that a cat hitting a fish? Fish abuse. You know, that is the exact same joke my wife made. Oh, that's funny. It's very funny. We'll see. I should be on the English version for the live stream, but we will see. And that's me. It's an obvious joke. I know it's an obvious joke, but it's a hilarious joke. I love it. Almost done with the polling. Polly. But you know, I'm excited because this Digimon Con is going to do a lot of announcements, and I'm hoping. So the reason I want to watch it is because I'm hoping, because the last time they had an actual official Digimon Con, they did a art contest announcement at it, and you know me, I want to do art contests for stuff that I want to do, for the fun stuff, for the cool stuff that I'm fans of. I would love to do more. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Another is just seeing other people's reactions to it, because I'm honestly enjoying the funsies. Wow, it shares. Are you guys getting different numbers, or is it still at 1 though? Because I don't have the viewership up for Twitch, because the head stressed me out in the past. But you guys said that even though there's two of you, there was one. So I'm kind of concerned about that. Let me see view results. Number 5 won. Cool. Number 5 with a total whopping of 1 vote. I am the only one that voted. It is A-okay. It's okay, Silent. We will... I mean, that's fine. I'm not too concerned. But you did enjoy this. So know what we're going to do? We're going to go bam, 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 bam. Then we're going to command... Oh, we got to go to the layer. Command C. Command V. Then we're going to hide everything else, including that. Then we're going to Command T. And... What that right there. So this is the halfway mark. We want it to be lower. Cool. There are 4 people watching. Cool. Okay, now what we will do is we will lower the opacity. Just shrink that a little bit. Shrink that. There we go. And then lower it to there. Yeah. The thumbnail was a little wonky, but we are okay with that. We're gonna... Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into this. Lower the opacity, go here. Boom. No. There's specific marks I want to do. Oh gosh, you have to hold so hard on that. There we go. Okay. Now, I need to make perspective grids. There's a way to do it on here. That is the correct perspective. But okay. Hmm. Kind of weird on perspective, but we'll see how it goes. Very wonky perspective, but No. So, what is your favorite type of architecture? What type of stuff do you like to see in medieval art? Or do you just like to see chill stuff? See, I'm really good at thumbnails, but then once we get into the nitty gritty of the sceneries, I'm just like, uh. Huh. 18 minutes left until Digicon. We are going through the first sketch currently for those that are just jumping on. Now that we're done with the thumbnails, it's kind of just making sure the big shapes are drawn out, and then I'll go into the little bitty details later. Because I do want to get this to be pretty cool looking, so we're gonna make sure I'm drawing everything correctly. So as you can see, there's going to be some spots that I'm just going to have to make sure look good, even if I'm drawing it correctly. Like, there's just... Oh. Work smarter, not harder, my friends. Work smarter, not harder. Whew, 9 minutes. And then we'll take... Oh, boy. Let me see. How many people are actually watching right now? 1 and, 1. I mean, I guess... I don't know. If you guys don't want to watch the Digimon stuff, I could just... go off of live. What do you guys think? Should we watch watch it together or nah? You're fine either way? Cool. I'll put it on. I'll probably turn off YouTube's live stream just so it doesn't, I don't know, just so I don't get a copyright hit. Is this a storyboard or just for fun? So I'm making, this is visual development for my D&D world. I'm doing it for fun. So we started off with these ones. We chose this piece right here. I am going to be switching over to Digimon Con here in a second, like 5 minutes. And then I increased the size, lowered the opacity, made sure everything was good. Now we're into this zone, which we are now just going to be going into the resketch phase here in a second. Now that I got the general basis done, because that looks pretty darn good. We just got to make sure it looks and feels the way I want it to. Because once I'm done with this sketch phase, it's usually into a newer start to render it. I'm gonna do the sketch, the more refined sketch, and then I'm gonna do a more refined value study, and then after that I'll render it out, just so that I have a good portfolio piece going for me. So I'm gonna have to start. Oop. Ooh, best of thank you. Sorry, back. I was making Russ. That is a-okay. I think you left us on a cliffhanger. But we are about to watch the Digimon Con, so... Why would I have that line if it's going to be right here? You said that you were taken out because of your friend, but from friend stuff, but I don't remember what. I don't recall you saying exactly what you did. Here, I'm going to switch to there. So now you guys are getting the music that I'm hearing from the Digimon Con stuff. That got you taken out of Discord? My goodness. That is ridiculous, if I ever thought so. That's crazy. Server, people want to report you if your message is out of context. The Discord server I'm in, tons of people message have been taken out of context and reported. The server owner got limited because they put in their 12 in their message, and Discord thought they were a minor because of someone. I feel like there's been a lot of people getting reported recently. So let me see when. Okay, so YouTube, because of copyright possibilities, I am going to end. But with Twitch, I'll keep going and bring it down once it actually officially starts. But yeah, no, it's more of just. I mean, I could try. I don't know how well I would stay on. But you can always move over to my Twitch channel, which is the same username. I'll be continuing working on this another day. But yeah, looks like it's gonna be the end for YouTube. So